Today, we're talking about love, but I'm looking for the truly disturbed, the absolutely most unhinged internet writings I can find. Posts that make you wonder, why? Why would anyone write this? So, this isn't going to be When Harry Met Sally.
If you could take him back right now, would you?
No! But why didn't he want to marry me?
No, this is going to be I Pretend to Be My Own Girlfriend. So, for some context, I've been rejected by a girl twice in my life. It made me feel really sad deep down, and I've tried to ignore and suppress it, but I was really depressed, especially when those two girls that I had crushes on when I was younger got to date other guys. I've always felt like I just couldn't attract any woman. I also have no friends, and I always feel like I'm invisible. So one day I thought to myself, why not just become my own girlfriend, so then I wouldn't have to worry about getting one. Pause. I get waifus. Trust me, I get it. Nobara is best girl. She can hammer me down whenever she wants.
First time?
This very first time.
First time, huh?
Yeah.
I even get how someone might get catfished on the internet. Loneliness is scary, terrifying, but why does this feel like incel culture going full circle? If I can't get the girl, I'll become her. I can't help but wonder, fellas, is loving yourself gay? So about a couple of months ago, I got some feminine clothes. Makeup, wigs, mascara, etc. And with some magic, I dolled myself up as a woman. I gave myself a female name, Shala, and I became my girlfriend right then and there. Shala and me act as two different people, even though we're in the same body. Because of course, she's my girlfriend. Yeah, of course, that makes total sense. The logic behind all of this is 100% clear to everyone. We'd be pretty stupid to have any questions. She's so nice to me, and I love and appreciate her for that. It really surprised me how well and cute I looked in the mirror, but then I realized that I don't have any masculine features, so it's very easy for me to pass as a girl. Charlotte is amazing, and whenever me and her are having sex, I'm sorry, what? I use a dildo, and I imagine it as an actual and just shove it up Charlotte's butt, and she feels so much pleasure. You mean your butt. It's your butt you're doing this to. You are sticking the dildo in your own ass. Why is he picking and choosing when he's both of them and when they're separate? Whenever we have a conversation, I switch my voice and her feminine voice to talk because we share the same body. I've been doing this for a couple of months now, and I've been so happy. Nobody knows I'm like this, so honestly, I think it's for the better. Any thoughts? Yeah, bro. Get some friends. I'm gonna take a little break between stories. I'm sure we could all use one after that. So if you didn't already know, I find myself in some pretty depraved corners of Reddit and the rest of the internet to truly find you the worst of the worst. While I was doing that this morning, I came upon a post titled, Confession. Sneeko's address is Listen, Sneeko, this is a courtesy, man. That was really floating around Reddit. It was up for about 4 hours before I reached out to the mods. This leads to the next story, which is unfortunately titled, Shoe Every time my girl showers, I look for her flip-flops, or sandals, and sniff them. Lately I've been spitting into them. To stroke my I have pics if interested. The best part is his commenter. He writes, Stop. Give me the pics. This next story is kinda sweet. Young love is a beautiful thing. Except this girl took it to a whole nother level. I made out with my drawing. I was on a trip with two of my best friends about 2 months ago, and one of them is my crush. This is embarrassing as shit, and I feel kinda guilty about it for some reason. We were in a mall in this shop, and we were looking around casually. So my crush is pretty short, and he had to stand on his tiptoes to reach something on the top of the shelf. He did, but when he tried putting it back up there, he kinda struggled and let out a moan from the effort. And that shit turned me on to a bit of an amount. My cheeks got red as shit, and I was completely flustered. He even asked me if I was okay. I basically went to the toilet after, just to go and jerk off in the public bathroom to a drawing of his I made a few months back.
Oh, I'm about to nut.
I literally came back out from the bathroom with a red ass face and my lips covered in graphite from the pencils that I used on the drawing. They asked me if I was okay, and I just made up an excuse that I was hot and that they just saw my lips in a different light. And when they turned around, I basically just wiped the graphite off.
You didn't see anything.
With this next story, I wonder, how far would you go for the nut? It's called, I feel really bad about my kink. He asks, is family cuckolding a thing? I'm really embarrassed to confess, but the idea of another man ruling my family sounds really hot.
What?
It's nothing directly sexual, but it makes me feel completely useless and it turns me on more than anything else. What does he mean by family? Does he have kids? Is the little Redditor Jr. part of his fantasy? Or his parents? When he says it's nothing directly sexual, what it sounds like to me is he wants a home invasion for him to get his nut. He wants his entire family to be held down by gunpoint for his niece to go weak. I brought it up to my wife, and she's really hesitant, but also admits that sometimes I lack what it takes to lead our family. Anyone else feel like this? No, I don't need the threat of my wife dying to get me to stain my shorts. So that's it. That's what I have for you today. If you enjoyed my content, please like, subscribe for more videos. And if you have any suggestions for things you'd like me to cover, please leave a comment down below. And if you're nice, next time I'll read you a smutty Janet Jackson fanfiction I found on Wattpad. Alright, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.